Okay, this reading is for Aries from July 15th to the 31st. To start off with, I put these beautiful roses for you guys here, just to send love and just for healing. I want to say to my Aries, what I pick up on is that you're learning some tough love lessons. If you're a man, you're learning some tough lessons to do with your feminine side, because we at a time of feminine energy rising a lot. It's at its full strength of rising midpoint in the year. So things that the way you used to do things before, your little player ways, especially if I'm talking to a man or anyone that's got like a lot of player energy, you're going to be learning some lessons the hard way. It's time for you to mature a little bit. So right off the gate, we ended up with a Knight. So I did a last reading, and they were coming out of the gate with the Knight too. So you're starting off the 15th of July as the Knight of Cups, but it's a very fiery Knight of Cups. So you're out there. One relationship has barely ended and you're already off on another. That's what I see with this card, Aries. That it's the clarifying card is that you're moving on. You know, you've moved on from something. You're done with one thing and you're moving on to another, which the universe is cautioning you that that's not ideal for you right now, Aries. But Aries is not listening. Now we got a little bit more fire here again. Temperance. It's telling you to calm down. It's telling you to heal things a little bit. That you should not be doing this. You should not be pursuing things when in actuality the universe would like you to be patient and patiently wait for a difficult situation to move on before out pursuing other people. I feel like there's something that needs to be healed first, and that you're making a situation worse by running out. Okay? Now we have the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So I feel Aries right now, as far as work and finance is concerned, if you're purchasing anything, you got a house for sale, you want to buy a car, you're trying to increase your finances, it's a good time to manifest something for your life. You got the wish card in your reading twice. Okay, so that's a big message for you right now. Start now. It's as if when that full moon comes, be ready to manifest something. Now is a good time to manifest in your life when it comes to your security and your financial abundance and your wealth and how much you're worth in this lifetime financially. In the recent past, it shows me that there was some recognition. Maybe you received an award, or maybe you were given a speech, but you got some attention that you were really happy about, and it has something to do with your skills. Okay, so maybe some of you doing public speaking on your job front. A lot of great things happening for you. It says make a wish and continue to make a wish. Okay, is the energy. I don't feel it's a very auspicious time to be moving ahead in romance. It's a good time to be healing any romantic situation that did not go well for you. However, I feel you are charging ahead. It is a very auspicious time to focus on what your financial goals are in life. I feel for you what's coming for you very quickly is I feel like this full moon energy that's coming on the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, all that energy is kind of going to be a little bit strange for my Aries. My Aries are going to feel somewhat controlled by the moon. They're going to feel emotional. There are going to be issues coming up. You got the Death card with it. So on the full moon, I feel and a major epiphany is going to come to you. I feel like the full moon is going to bring out the full moon crazies in you, Aries. Some of you Aries are very spontaneous. There's a big ending. There's to go along with this moon. So, where's my cards? I'm going to ask for a little bit of clarity on what is ending. It's almost like the full moon energy comes, that lunar eclipse, and it's forcing an ending in your life that kind of Aries doesn't expect. What is this ending? Someone being sneaky, a difficulty, something that you wanted to have taken care of, something that is not good for your life, something that involves some deception is going to come to the surface. So Aries, I feel coming up very quickly for you is that full moon is going to force some things out of your life. It's going to force you to deal with some things, and some events are going to happen to show you where people are being deceitful, or to make a correction in your life is what I feel. So when I see this, it's almost like you're at the mercy of the full moon energies, and some big change is coming for you. And then we see some money again. So I feel like there's a reciprocation of energy, gifts given and received. When it comes to your finance, I feel like you're out there going for it. You're very aggressively attacking your finances. And you're not the only one that I've seen this for in the reading. So it seems to be from the 15th to the 31st, a very auspicious time for people to make money, even though they say there's going to be a lot of disruptions in computers and in transportation. It seems like for you, Aries, it's a very good time to make some financial plans and to carry them out. That's really going to be happening, but wait till after the full moon, because this full moon is really going to be extreme for you, Aries, Next, this is what's on your deepest subconscious mind, and it is your money. You got money on the mind. And you got a woman with it. You got the Empress with it. So I feel like there's a woman that you want to help or take care of, or you have a woman on your mind. So along with your money, there's something connected to a woman. Okay, so your drive behind you and your finances is to somehow to do with a female, whether it's your mother, your wife, a sister. There's someone that you want to help. Your deepest subconscious mind, you're hoping to change your financial situation for the better, and I think you are going to change your financial situation for the better over the next 2 weeks. There's something that you want to change so that you can change another area of your life, so you can help someone. Others, we got the Lovers here, and we got the Fate card. It looks like to me that even if you were trying to walk away from a certain situation, the universe is going to bring it back into your life. I feel like there's someone, especially this full moon, oh boy, it's going to bring this person to you face to face, like in such a way that it's unmistakable, like fate just steps in. That like maybe somebody you were trying to avoid, or somebody that you said, okay, I'm done with this, or I'm not dealing with this anymore. You come face to face with this person in a way that's, you got no choice. So this is others. There's somebody around you presenting you with love. There's somebody around you who wants to be in your life, that is trying to communicate with you. And fate steps in. Now, but what you have after that is the Nine of Swords. So as long as you're working, you're fine. As long as you focus on your work, but any emotional situation is not going to be good for you. I feel running into this Lovers card, the Moon card, and the Lovers together, and all the activity that's going on in the sky is also there's some difficulty that you need to get through. There's something that happened that caused you a lot of pain that you might be in denial of, but there's a gift in it for you. You got the Six of Pentacles showing up twice. The Six is very connected to the Lover's card. It's a reciprocal change of energy, and it looks like to me that there hasn't been a reciprocal change of energy, and that has left you very distraught. There's someone that owes you something, or there's some background pain that you're going to have to face, and you have no choice. Fate is playing a hand. They say the outcome of all this, the outcome of everything that I read, of this asking, the outcome of you just walking away from something, of being asked to be patient, and of fighting that's around you, of just focusing on your work, of being exact with the moon energy, and then again a good work opportunity coming your way, running into a lover, or fate playing a hand in your role in your life this week, over the next 2 weeks, and having to deal with some really painful issues. And then suddenly the Tower, that is the outcome of all this. I feel like there's a situation going on in your life that's romantic that you thought you were just going to walk away from, and really it's controlling your whole life. You thought you were just going to walk away and continue with your life, but that's not what happened. The full moon comes and brings a lot of stuff up for you, Aries. And then you go back to trying to focus on your work, but really in your deepest subconscious mind, you wish that some money would come so you could approach this empress of yours, whoever that is, whether you're male or female. And then fate comes and plays a hand, but it's a painful hand. Something resurfaces again in your life, Aries, that you're trying to avoid. You're not going to avoid it. Now, I asked for more clarity of what this is, and it's something, again, it's an ego. It's something to do with love and ego and power struggles and control. And fate is going to have a hand bringing that back to your life. But what do you wish would happen? Because I really feel, from what I'm reading from this, there's an Aries out there that wishes something could be different in their finances so that they could go to this empress or whoever's energy this is to say, okay, now I have these funds, let's go in this direction. So make a wish, a magical moment, make a wish, enjoy its manifestation, especially do that in full moon. Because with this card, I asked the most important message you need to hear over the next 2 weeks. Get to the basis of what you really wish for, okay? Because there is a wish granted for you over the next 2 weeks for sure. But it also shows me that you are protected. Your loved ones and your possessions are safe. You're protected by heaven. So you are being watched over. There is divine protection for you this week. I asked 2 cards just to show me your love life. Your blue jay is back here again. You're being really guided by blue jays, so look that up. For Aquarius, we got it, and for Aries, we got it. So some sort of communication coming through. Look up what that blue jay means. So when it comes to your love life, I see things very up in the air. Something is very unsettled, and you wish that it would get settled. I ask for clarity on that, and there needs to be some communication. And I feel like the universe is going to force that communication. I feel like you're almost waiting and wondering why there is no communication. Things are so up in the air, and you're just leaving it up in the air, even though you wish the communication would happen. And that's what would make all the difference in the world. But I feel like the universe is going to play that hand, like fate is going to play the hand. But if that communication doesn't happen, you're going to have a Tower moment. You're somehow going to be forced to face an issue this week, okay? When it comes to your romance, you're hoping for communication over the next 2 weeks, but at the same time, you're just leaving things right up in the air. You're not making any steps to make that communication happen, but you do wish that someone would communicate with you. Okay, so I hope this was a helpful reading. Do make a wish and try not to run away from, Aries, what you really need to face. Fate is going to play a hand in your life in 2 ways this week. A wish is going to be granted, and it might not be granted in the way that you think. So peace out, Aries. Please like, comment, subscribe. Donate if you want. If you want a reading, my information is there. If you want to buy any of my paintings, I would so appreciate supporting this small business, single mama out here. Peace out. Just to provide a little more clarity, I asked if this tower is a good thing or a bad thing, and I got the Hierophant, which is often like the Taurus card. I feel there's a lot of ego here. I think there's people in positions of authority. I think there's controlling people involved here. But as far as is this tower a good thing or a bad thing, it's a lesson to be learned by Aries. Aries, you're trying to run away from something, and you're not going to be able to run away from it. There is a golden key here, and there's an opportunity to learn, okay? There's value here in this tower moment. Okay, peace out.